Hi, my name is Gwen. I'm the chef here at Frederick's in New York on the Upper East Side on Madison and 66. This restaurant is a French bistro with a south of France accent, very Provençal. And we love to use the Ile-de-France cheese. And we're gonna make a couple of recipes today. So please follow me to the kitchen. So today we're gonna make some goat cheese crusted lamb shank that we're gonna serve with some wild mushroom red wine sauce and some mixed mashed potatoes. Today for our goat cheese crusted lamb shank, we're using fresh Ile-de-France herb goat cheese, which comes from France, where the goats eat grass, and that makes it premium quality milk to make the best goat cheese. So to make the sauce for those braised lamb shank, we're gonna use red wine, tomato paste, carrot, onion, celery, thyme, rosemary, garlic, and some shiitake mushrooms. First thing we need to do with this is season the lamb and with salt and pepper and roast it in the oven at about 400 degrees for somewhere around 30 minutes. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut our vegetables for the sauce. So you cut it rough cubes. So we'll set that aside. We mix it nicely. We can put the garlic in there with it because we'll roast all those vegetables in the oven in about 20 minutes. This is a typical French dish that's kind of perfect for the winter. So we're gonna place the roasted shanks in a pot for now, on the bottom. There we go. Then we're gonna remove the grate because we don't need it. Bye-bye, thank you. And then we're gonna roast the vegetables for a few minutes in the same tray in the oven until they get golden brown. Oh, vegetables are ready. So we made sure that our vegetables were nice and golden brown. We put them on top of the lamb shanks. We add the herbs, rosemary, we break it up, make it fit in the pot. We put the thyme on top of it, spread it out. And then we're gonna put our tomato paste and red wine that we're gonna mix together. All right, so we take our tomato paste and then dilute it with some red wine. You could use pretty much any kind of red wine. Table wine is fine, cooking wine. You don't have to use something very fancy. Pour it in there, there it is. So then I'm gonna pour a little more wine on top of that and some salt, some pepper, and pour it in the oven. Voila. Up. There we go. That's what it is here. I'm gonna put a lot more wine in here, and it's gonna be called the drunken lamb shanks. It's gotta be fully covered. So if you put only red wine, it's gonna be too strong, so I'm gonna cut it with a little water. Stir it a little. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt, about a handful. Voila. And some pepper. Voila. And then we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours, depending on the size of your lamb shanks. So meanwhile, we're gonna clean the mushrooms, cut them up. I'm just removing the stems because they tend to be a little too tough. So after a couple of hours, our mushrooms should be ready to go in. So I'm just gonna pour them on top. So now we're gonna take the lamb out of the oven. Should be about ready. It's been in there for 3.5 hours. And we'll take it out of the braising liquid. Take out the shank and let it cool down for a few minutes so I can crust it with the goat cheese. Remove the herbs. I'm gonna paste it nice and easy. And that's what's gonna make the crust for this dish. The reason why I chose this Ile-de-France fresh goat cheese is because it's really the best. It received several awards. It's really fresh and tangy, and it's perfect for this recipe. Some of the cheese is gonna fall on the sides, and the rest is gonna be a little toasty. We're gonna put this in the oven, where the oven is all the way. If you have a broiler, you can put it on broil and keep a close eye on it. So you're gonna kind of toast the goat cheese on top of that. So now we're gonna strain the sauce. I'm gonna skim the fat a little bit because lamb shanks are usually a little fatty. I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Now I'm gonna take all those things and get the mushrooms out. Put everything on a parchment paper and get the mushrooms out of this and put them in the sauce. So I'm removing the branches of herbs, the carrots, more herbs. We don't need the garlic, and we're just gonna keep the mushrooms. Voilà. Oh, that one's ready. Oh, beautiful. Next, we're plating the dish. So I'm gonna put the mashed potato in a plate. I'll put a big scoop of it. I'm gonna place the lamb shank on top of that. Voilà. And then I'm gonna put a little drizzle of the mushroom sauce on the side of it. There you have it, the goat cheese crusted braised lamb shank. Bon appetit.